Bran again?
Hodor.
Spending too much time in summer skin is dangerous. You're not a dire wolf, Bran. If you're trapped in summer for too long, you'll forget what it was to be human.
You'd forget your mother and father. You'd forget your brothers and sisters. You'd forget Winterfell. You'd forget you. And if we lose you, we lose everything.
Hodor, take me to the tree.
Is that Ned?
Look for me. Beneath the tree.
He saw us!
North.
I know where we have to go.
Are one heart, one flesh, one soul.
With this kiss, I pledge my love.
We have a new queen.
Better her than you.
People who spend their money on this sort of nonsense tend not to have it for long.
You ought to try enjoying something before you die. You might find it suits you. Not now, Mace. Lord Tywin and I are speaking. Anyway, I don't know what you're complaining about. I'm paying my share.
I'm not worried about the Iron Bank.
We both know you're smarter than that.
All taken care of.
You saw her board the ship.
Aye, she's on it.
She's gone. I know you don't want to believe it, but she is.
I like him. I don't think she's gone, though.
I haven't had the opportunity to tell you how sorry I was to hear about your brother. You must excuse me. It's time I ate some of this food I've paid for.
The Queen would like to say a few words.
King Joffrey has decreed that the leftovers from our feast be given to the poorest in his city.
If you were to marry Cersei, she'd murder you in your sleep. If you somehow managed to put a child in her first, she'd murder him too, long before he drew his first breath. Luckily for you, none of this will happen, because you'll never marry her.
And neither will you.
Your Grace, my king, my queen.
Lady Brienne.
You're the one who put a sword through Renly Baratheon.
That's not true, my love. Brienne had nothing to do with it.
Shame. I'd knight the man that put an end to that deviant's life.
I hope your reign is long and peaceful.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope we see more of you.
I owe you my gratitude. You returned my brother safely to King's Landing.
In truth, he rescued me, Your Grace. More than once.
Did he? Sworn to Renly Baratheon, sworn to Catelyn Stark, and now my brother. Must be exciting to flit from one camp to the next.
I don't serve your brother, Your Grace.
But you love him.
Didn't expect that.
I never meant to annoy anyone.
But you are. You annoy me right now. Every breath you draw in my presence annoys me. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to leave my presence, go to the kitchens and instruct them that all the leftovers from the feast will be brought to the kennels.
Your Grace, Queen Marjorie...
The Queen is telling you the leftovers will feed the dogs.
Lord Hand, Lady Cersei, Ilaria-san.
My lord, my lady.
Charm.
Can't say I've ever met a sand before.
I expect it is a relief, Lady Cersei. Giving up your regal responsibilities. Wearing the crown for so many years must have left your neck a bit crooked.
Suppose you'll never know, Prince Oberyn.
In some places, the highborn frown upon those of low birth. In other places, the rape and murder of women and children is considered distasteful. What a fortunate thing for you, former Queen Regent, that your daughter Myrcella has been sent to live in the latter sort of place.
Everyone, silence! I give you King Joffrey, Renly, Stannis, Robb Stark, Balon Greyjoy, the War of the Five Kings! careful! Go on, Patty, on it! My prince! You like it there? Right up your
Pay each of them 20 gold when this is done.
Yes, my lord.
I'll have to find another way to thank the king.
I'm the king of the north! Champion's purse. Though
Here we go.
you're not the champion yet, Uncle. How about you? I'm sure they have a spare costume.
I think you should fight him. This was but a poor imitation of your own bravery on the field of battle. I speak as a first-hand witness. Climb down from the high table with your new Valerian sword and show everyone how a true king wins his throne.
Ooh.
Shame that it spilled.
Did not spill.
My love, come back to me. It's time for my father's toast.
Uncle, you can be my cupbearer. Seeing as you're too cowardly to fight.
Your grace does me a great honor.
It's not meant as an honor.
Wow. Cersei's a twat.
Bring me my goblet.
How can Tywin just stand there and...
Kneel.
Kneel before your king.
I said, kneel!
Look, the pie! Wonderful!
Can we leave now?
Let's find out.
Uncle! Where are you going? You're my cupbearer, remember?
I thought I might change out of these wet clothes, your grace.
No. No, you're perfect the way you are.
Man, this is horrible.
Good. Needs washing down. No, you'll wait here.
He's choking!
Uncle, poor boy.
Oh, leave him. Leave him. He's fine.
Joffrey! Come with me now.
Joffrey!
If you want to leave, you have to leave.
Joffrey!
Whoa, he's actually dying! Yes! Oh my God! Praise be! I don't care. Oh my God, has this actually happened?
You did this.
Oh, get out!
He poisoned my son. Your king. Take him! Take him! Take him!
Oh, yes! Ah, wasn't expecting that. Ah, wow. That was episode 2 of season 4, The Lion and the Rose. Joffrey is dead! Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Can't believe it, this is so good. What a brilliant episode. Oh my God. It started with Ramsay hunting some poor girl through the woods with dogs, and Theon, or as he's now known as Reek, following him behind. That was all a bit, well, I don't quite know what the backstory to that bit was. That was a bit nasty. Then we saw Ramsay meeting up with his father, again with Theon, and Theon was like shaving him with a cutthroat razor just to prove how he trained Theon. And we got the word from his father that the Stark boys weren't dead. Also, Theon didn't realise that Robb Stark had died, and you saw his reaction in his face when he heard it. So he's not totally converted yet. He's still got a bit of Theon left in him. But Ramsay's now been told that he has to go and hunt the rest of the Stark boys down. which will be interesting because he's not going to find Bran because he's north of the wall. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, I guess. We had Bran having another one of his visions, and he was warned that if he stays in that kind of zone, that vision zone, if you like, too long, he can forget everything that's human to him. And also that he was told in his dream, he heard a voice saying to go further north. So they're going to go further north to find out. And I want to see what we've got to go further north for, because it's obviously something really important. So yeah, I can't wait to see where that goes. We had a bit of Melisandre sacrificing 3 men. I think one of them was Stannis' brother-in-law, I think. And then after that, Melisandre has a word with Stannis' daughter as well. I'm a bit worried about that because I think his daughter is so cute, and I just don't want Melisandre getting her claws in there at all. And we also had Tyrion, or Varys spoke to Tyrion that everyone is aware now about Shae. He said Cersei knows, his father knows, so Tyrion did the only thing that he could do, and that was to finish with Shae, and basically he called her a whore and to try and make her go. And Bronn had to take her to the ship, and Bronn definitely said that she got on the ship and went. I'm not sure that she's gone though. I've got horrible feelings she's going to be back, which could be bad, really bad, but hoping she has gone because I think she needed to go. And then the rest of the episode we had was basically Joffrey's wedding, which was horrible. I mean, so horrible. Joffrey was at his absolute worst, if you know what I mean. And he just basically singled out Tyrion, and he just made his life hell. You know, he tipped water over him, wine over him. He made him, or tried to get him to kneel, but he wouldn't. And the whole time, everyone looked so awkward, apart from Cersei and Tywin, who seemed to think the whole thing was funny, which I thought was a bit. Well, Cersei, I expect it, but Tywin, I didn't think he would be giggling along with it as well. But all the Tyrells were all obviously looking so awkward, and Marge kept trying to interrupt the situation to try and throw Joffrey off a little bit, because she obviously felt so awkward as well. There was a good scene with Jaime and Loras Tyrell, where Jaime said, you realise if you even think of marrying Cersei, she'll murder you in your sleep. And to which Loras replied, well, you won't be marrying her either, or something like that, which was a little stab back at him, which was quite good. Cersei had a go at Brienne, saying that she's in love with Jaime, which I never saw that at all. And Brienne didn't deny it, so that was a little bit of a strange one. You know what, Cersei was really on form on this one. Oh God, I hated her so much in this episode. And then it all kind of Joffrey made Tyrion his cup holder to refill his cup, and as he was giving a speech, he suddenly started to look like he was sort of choking on some food, and I thought, what's going on there? And the next thing you know, he's collapsed on the floor, and everyone's running around trying to sort of resuscitate him. And then suddenly blood's pouring out, his eyes have gone red, there's blood coming out of his nose, his mouth, and he points at Tyrion and then dies. He actually dies. I was like, no way, I thought he was going to be in this for a lot longer. Oh wow, that was amazing. But obviously now Tyrion's been arrested. So we're coming up to some dark times for Tyrion, I think, again, which I don't like to see, but I think that's going to happen. Cersei lost her shit, totally. She's such a nasty bit of work. But anyway, yeah, that was quite an amazing episode. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the bell, subscribe, obviously, like and comment. And yeah, I shall see you again soon in episode 3. Don't know what it's called because I haven't got it on the DVD player. But yeah, take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.